going psycho, lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another review on the Sneaker Circle. It's your boy Danny, as always. And before I get into this, which I am going to get into this, you center that, I'd like to stop and say thank you for tuning in to another review on my little channel. I appreciate you all. Any liker out there, any subscriber, I just appreciate everyone. I just realized I was gesturing with the hand that's off screen, so y'all didn't see anything while I was saying. Now, getting into this shoe. Oh wait, hey, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, or if you're gonna enjoy this video. I don't know. Am I saying it too early? We'll never know. So, getting into this, you do get greeted with this little Nordstrom, like, return policy card, which I guess is cool. You could return designer things. I mean, who knew? I didn't know. I don't have the lid on it because it has a receipt still attached from the Nordstrom that it was purchased from, and I don't want to put my boys' info out there like that. So, fake unboxing. Let me just start off, because if you're interested, I know I would at least want to know what that tag looks like. There you go. That's the box tag right there. That's the information you'd need. These are a Euro 40. That's the size. Translates roughly to a US 7 or 8. I think a UK 6-ish. I'll tell you as soon as I see that tag. Once you open the box, the first thing you're greeted to, besides that little Nordstrom card, because these were a pre-order, is a set of laces. Now, this lace is exactly the same lace they have attached to the shoe. That's cool. Another thing you're greeted to is this really long dust bag, which it's cool. I wish the Balenciaga was embroidered, but it's fine like that. Honestly, how many people really do use the dust bag? Let's get that out of there. It's just a nice little commodity to have along with the sneaker. 1 wrap out, 2 wrap out. Here we go. This is what you guys have been waiting for. Now, if you are about the runner wave, then this is definitely going to be your cup of tea. It's not mine. I gotta be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of this bulky runner dad shoe wave that's been going on since last year. But we can't act like, or at least I can't act like it hasn't been around longer than that. You feel me? Especially in the designer aspect. You look at Rafts, you look at Ricks, you look at their signature models, and some of the runners, you look at Y3, they do have a bulky runner aspect. There's countless more, but those are just the 3 that come off the top of my head. You feel me? So these shoes do retail for a whopping $850. They used to be made in Italy, but now they're not. I'll get into that a little bit later. Let me just confirm it. Yeah, the tag does say manufactured, made in China, and an art number, and the website for Balenciaga. It has the sizing, so a Euro 40 would be a UK 6, a USA 7, or a Japan 26.5. Now, the shoes, I'll tell you guys now, I wasn't a big fan of this model, or most of these models. The things that changed me would be like a pair of 700s, or the new 500s coming out. Those are even a little bit too bulky for me, but I'm gonna give them a try anyway. Just wait till April. Wait for that review. Now, this shoe is goddamn huge. I wanted to bring out real quick, so let me move this to almost off of the frame and just give you these real quick. Look how bulky. This is a pair of EQT's 9317s that debuted last year. This is the White Mountaineering Edition. So this is another designer, maybe not as high of a designer as like Balenciaga, but still a designer brand that decided to use a new pair of boost. And this boost is known for being ridiculously caked out. It's a huge pair, but then it gets overshadowed with just how huge the sole is. I want you, if you don't have a pair but you're in the market for a pair, I want you to see how truly big this shoe is. This is closer to a US 7, US 8, because he did tell me it fits big, and since it's a 7, he's usually an 8. It does have that wider feeling, or like that longer feeling. You'll be good. But just look at that difference. This is a US 10 compared to like a US 7, 8. That's ridiculously like similar size-wise. Other than that, I think you're good. It's not like, oh, you need to like downsize 2-3 sizes. It's none of that. You don't have to worry about none of that. Now, let me talk about the material in the shoe real quick before I get into like my complaining phase. Again, this is just all my personal opinion, but the leather on this shoe is really nice. I'll admit that at least. Like, I'm gonna give you a little close-up on how that leather looks, where that 40 hits. It's just a nice little thing. Let me get these out of frame so like it doesn't get caught. So that leather head to toe, you start off with that toe cap, or you get greeted with that metallic leather and the 40 symbol, and it wraps all around the toe guard, and you go right here, it meets to another black leather, but then, wait, no, it meets to another leather that wraps around all here. It's just this whole toe piece right here is nothing but a really supple leather, except when you go right here under this lace. It might not look the same on camera, but in daylight, when you're just like glancing at the shoe, or if you're legit checking for a pair you want in this colorway, this is a 3M material, and it's not supposed to match like ideally with this. Like you could tell like this will shine on the light, blah blah blah, and then that's reached to another piece of the metallic leather. Now if you get a pair and you get 3M, whoa, buddy, you better check them shoes out. You get kneaded with another 3M right under the pull tab. Now, other materials on the shoe include this mesh right here. It's a tighter knitted mesh. And then you get a looser mesh up here. I guess you could call this neoprene. I'm not too sure. I remember this used to be really popping back in ASICs. You get another neoprene back here, or a tight mesh, however you want to refer it to as. Same color as the toe, but then you meet it with the black one right here, which isn't too bad. The entire sole is incredibly detailed. It's not just like stacked on each other. Like each layer, you can see the beginning and ending points of everything without necessarily it being a quality flaw. It's just how that sole is. You get these spaces, and I think that's a really, like, it's a cool touch. I'll give them that. It's a nice little touch, but man, I just can't imagine the dirt that can get in there, man. Speaking of dirt, like a lot of higher end or designer sneakers, they do come pre-dirty, which is a weird thing to say. If you look throughout the shoe, it looks like it's used. You feel me? On this nubuck right here with the Balenciaga, it looks like just it was soaked in muddy water, but it's the aesthetic they go for. Like right here. Doesn't that just look like a nasty scuff? Now, in my opinion, if I'm gonna have dirt in the shoe, I'm gonna hope that dirt comes from me. But I understand if you like it. I understand what they're going for. Shoes look better when they're worn, so let's just give you a pair that looks worn from the get-go. Let's see, what else can I talk about? It has a nice little touch right here at that Balenciaga mark right there. So the logoing is cool. I think the undersole, the undersole as well has that dirty look to it, but actually like that dirty look compared to that Balenciaga that like I guess it's a plastic. Yeah, it's like a plastic. Oh, man, if you wear these, you have like 2 inches onto your height. Now, when I've seen people wear these, and I've seen fits I like, but I'll be honest, they're predominantly on women. When I see women wear these, it looks really nice. It looks nice on them. Or at least people with small feet, you feel me? That's my opinion. I feel like my size 10, I've been saying that a lot, wow. My size 10 wouldn't be looking as good. On me, at least. That's just me, though. I don't think I could rock these. I don't think I could ride this wave. But if you can, definitely look out for them. These never technically made it to the sales floor. They were all sold through pre-order in our area. So if you are gunning for a pair and you don't want to pay reseller or third party, I'd suggest just waiting for the next season and just trying to pre-order whenever you can. Be on it. Be on the Balenciaga site. Be on Nordstrom sites. Know when their seasons stop and start. And you should be good. These did release and debut last year. Last year. So don't expect to catch these on sales racks whatsoever. People really buy these out, and there is a market on these. Like, people do buy these to flip. I don't know how much they're making, but people do buy these to flip. That being said, the last point I really wanted to talk about, it does bum me out that these are no longer made in Italy. These newer models are made in China. So if you do get a newer pair and it has China on the tag, it's not necessarily fake. It is real, it is legit, it is authentic when it comes to that aspect of the shoe. But I don't know, the rest is just whatever. It's just whatever. I feel like if you're paying $850 and you paid $850 for the first pair, buying your second pair and having it being made in China is just like a slap to the face. Quality wise, it is there, and I can't speak for the quality on the first pair. If it's the same, then yeah, I can justify the change. Maybe you could have thrown us like $50 off at least, like $20 off. Like, you don't know. But then again, people sometimes don't buy for the, like, where it's made. They buy more for the name. So that being said, my phone went off. I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next review. I'm gonna throw these off frame. Let me throw these off frame. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next review. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, like my video, and consider, if you're new, subscribing to my channel. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.